Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Russia. We are finishing up a couple spies here shortly. We've got an aerodrome, our first one, coming up soon. And we're kind of shifting focus a little bit more towards military, because the only way we're going to win a tourism victory at this point is to slow down the other guys. So it's going to be kind of the goal at the moment. We'll see if we have time to do that or not, and kind of go from there. So we're currently at war with Alexander. It was kind of a war to get back a city-state, which is Antioch up here. We actually brought in Montezuma into this war as well. Well, I say he tagged on to the emergency itself, I should say. Which hopefully he's going to do most of the work for us and win us back this thing for us. And yeah, I'm kind of hoping that gets us a little bit of a bonus. Because what's the bonus here? If members succeed, members gain +1 gold per turn for each of their envoys. Pretty good. And split a pot of 20,400 gold, which would be 11,000 gold for the two of us. So not half bad for him doing all the work. So here's hoping. And since he's our military ally, right? I think he is. He does get a bonus in combat if we're at war with the same person. So that's also hopefully helping him out a bit. I'll double check here in a second. Ooh, somebody flipped some barbarians on us. And they're actually Cossacks, which is, you know, both cool and scary at the same time. I mean, I don't think they're going to do any real damage. They might pillage a couple things, which would be a little bit annoying, but there's a lot more spy activity going on this this game, I should say. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. There's a lot more spying activity going on than I'm used to, so it's kind of cool. All right, we should be able to get rid of this Cossack pretty quickly here. We'll bring you down, and go ahead and bring you over. Sorry about that. Got a little piece of fuzz in my mouth. I'm going to bring you up, and that'll help take care of that next turn. All right, what do we got here? Spies completed. So, again, kind of towards that motif of going to war. What do we need to push us towards the war side of things? I mean, a military academy could help us. It's going to get some production, get us some science. I think we'll start with that for now. I think that's going to be okay. There's a spy here. We do need to send some more spies up this way. We got one heading to Brisbane. We should probably get one over here to... maybe not Newcastle. Let's see here. Where's this one? This is Sydney. Let's send one over to Sydney. I don't think we have one up that way yet. We need a homegrown spy with the quartermaster bonus to give us an extra level on our spies, but not something we can do right this second. Okay, go ahead and gain sources here. Still moving this guy up just because you never know what he could do. Doesn't look like there's going to be a spot up here for us, but we're going to try. It would be kind of nice if there was. I mean, obviously the other alternative would be to take a city up that direction, but I have a feeling that's easier said than done at this point in the game. So one good thing about going military, though. Military actions do slow the game down quite a bit. So if we start doing some military actions, you know, we can start making some progress in certain ways without giving them time to build up spaceports. So it's an option. Do we get extra bonus for intelligence AC? I can't remember if that gives us a bonus to our spies' activities or not. Okay, we should be able to get some oil here soon. Let's see here. Let's check this. Intelligence AC does give us an extra spy and spy capacity, so we will get a spy for free. And all spy operations have a higher chance of success, so that's really good. That is going to help us out quite a bit. Did we get any oil? We do have oil over here. Do I have a builder nearby, or do we probably should just need to buy us another builder? Any other oil nearby? Not really. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys real quick. Alright, get rid of that guy. Yeah, I don't see a builder hanging out anywhere. Where is Liang? Did she get booted out somewhere? Or is she over here? Nope, that's not her. Let's see here. She did get booted out. In fact, I think she just got booted out very recently. Never mind. Okay, we do need to get Pangea back out. Pangea can go to... Well, we're going to stick him in Novgorod, which could be good. We'll just stick him in St. Petersburg. I think it's going to be fine. And trade route has been plundered. That's no good. We discover oil. And then we do also have Amani to send out. Where is a good place to send Amani? I mean, Antananarivo, goodness, hard to say, could be useful. Yeah, I think we'll just send her there. That's going to be fine. Getting extra culture is going to be good for us, I think, in the long run. We've gotten a lot of great people, so we should get a pretty sizable bonus. Cool, so that's going to help. All right, Theater Square is done. Is that going to help us towards our military thing? No, but a trader will. Because that'll give us more gold or more production, whichever of the two. It does not look like there's going to be a spot up here, unfortunately. Still working on a field candidate to get us the first of our armies. Get a couple armies out. That will be very useful. I still kind of want to buy a couple bombards, although I had to buy artillery at this point because we've already got the artillery tech. Honestly, popping out a couple more builders could be useful because there's a few other things that I can improve around here. So once Liang gets established, which I forgot to actually establish her. Oh, that's right, because she's been neutralized. That's right. Oh, we are in a dark age. That is going to make things a little bit harder. We're going to be doing a lot of spying, so it's possible this one would be good for us. Sky and stars could be useful. Actually, one second. Is this the last era? Are we going to be in dark age for the rest of the game? We are. So yeah, I forgot information era is the last one. So it really doesn't matter as far as what's going to give us the most points, unfortunately. It really does not matter one bit. I'm going to do Bodyguard of Lies just for reasons, but it's really not dark age the rest of the game. That's going to be amazingly fun. All right, Broadcast Center is completed. Again, we are having to shift over to things that help us a little bit more towards the military side of things. We don't need the housing. Monument could be useful at some point, but we're okay for now. A little bit of production from the shipyard is useful, though. And you need to come back over here. You're going to head back up that way, and that'll work. All right, so spy here. We're going to go ahead and get our gain sources. 6 turns. Need to trim that down as much as we can. I know there's a way to get that down to 4 turns. So are we looking on the science side of things? He literally needs 1 more tech and 1 more thing to construct, whereas she needs a few more things, so we have a little bit more time with her. Yeah, there is nowhere along this Arctic border to put anything. We can come back down here and try to stick something down there if it still is available. I don't know if it is or not. Technically is, but there's no way to be able to keep loyalty with the Dark Age going on. That's all right. We weren't doing anything else with that settler anyway. Do I want to be friends with you? I mean, I do, because you're giving me a lot of gold right now. But I really need to be able to take you out if I need to. But we're not ready to take you out. One more round of friends is probably okay. It's not ideal, but it's probably okay. You are definitely, I think, fine for now. You're not currently a threat to us in that regard. Definitely need this thing to finish soon, because that's going to really help us keep these guys under control. If we got this and a quartermaster, I think that'd be a pretty awesome combo. All right, so spy is completed. We don't need a trader. We can't need any more spies. So the thing that's going to help us the most at this point, amenities are okay. Probably either the stock exchange or the university. University is going to help us get more tech quicker. Let's do the university. I think that's going to be fine. Aerodrome is completed. I think it's definitely a good idea to go hangar at this point. Get some extra experience for the air units that we build. Along with a little bit of extra production. Bank is completed here. Could do another district, which is obviously really good. But again, self-preservation tells me maybe a little bit of extra gold is the best unit or best thing to build at that point. Although unless you're not getting factory boost, which you're not. So maybe an industrial zone would be better. Let's go industrial zone. Just because I think one up in that area is going to be fine. Okay, so cannon here. You can go on alert. Mr. Spy. Where else do we need to send you? There's this one over here. This one's Laurentia. Oh, that's a continent. Adelaide. We will send you to Adelaide. Man, he's got so many spaceports. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything up this way. Other than a wonder. Very nice. We can swap off Cold War temporarily. I mean, it's possible that we'll get the tech soon-ish. I mean, professional sports could be useful. 4 entertainment complex districts. Wow, that's a lot of districts for our relatively small number of cities. Start working on that a little bit, and we'll figure out what we want to do after that. Got what, 4 more turns on Liang? This field cannon will get us our first army. There's the Venetian arsenal. We might have been able to squeeze it out, but I doubt it. I think by the time I was looking at it, it was about probably 15 turns ago, so it said about 20, 22 turns when we were going to build it. So I do think we would have lost out on that anyway. Got a lot of faith right now. Sources gain. Okay, that's helpful. We can't go straight to the rocketry, though. We got to get some promotions at this point, which is not good. He's not building anything right this second. So we have a little bit of time, but not a lot of options. Guess we'll go with the gold. Let's see. What was I going to do? See if there's anything I want to buy with my faith. I mean, we're close to being able to get this guy. Actually, really close. That could be useful. Honestly, that may be most useful, except for the fact that, for whatever reason, Aztec has enough, but hasn't decided to pick him up. So he's probably going to be gone here soon. We'll check here in another turn or two. I don't know if there's really anywhere for you to go. I'm just kind of wandering around with you a little bit. I mean, I can come over here, but obviously it's enemy territory. Speaking of enemy territory, are we even close? I say we. I'm not helping, but are my friends even close to taking Antioch? Not really. He's got some artillery over there, though. Come on, man. You should be taking that city up pretty quickly. We're not currently allies with Wilhelmina or Gilgamesh. I may want to renew that sooner rather than later. Goodness, they are going crazy on the sabotage in Novgorod. I mean, once I get a defensive spy promotion, I will have to stick it over here in Novgorod at this point. Took out the workshop, and we saw the factory boost, but that is not
advanced that much since we were kids. When you boil it down, it's still a gas combustion engine.
Wait, what? It succeeded? Liberate. But Antioch's still here, isn't it? Why did it say it succeeded? Maybe it was another emergency for... I bet there was. I bet there was another one for... something down here, maybe. Not sure. But there must have been another one. Lagash, probably. Something like that. So maybe now he'll turn his attention against Antioch. Alright, we're going to go ahead and come over here and swap you back real quick to repairing the workshop first. It's only going to take us 2 turns, get us a little bit of production back, though. Field cannon is completed. Probably should get a couple more. Just while we're in the area. Seaport gets us a little bit of gold, a little bit of food science. But another field cannon would get us another promotion. Or alternatively, another infantry. It's 11 turns, though. We'll do field cannon because it's just a little bit quicker. And that'll get us to the army bonus a little bit quicker. Alright, so our production in this area is really bad. The factory here, though, will help us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. So once that factory comes online, that will help us quite a bit. We can still do with our own workshop and stuff if we want to, though. Alright, I think the growth is good enough here. We're going to still go to production focus just for now. You know what? I do want Liang, but I'm going to go ahead and have you just work on a builder. Without getting a few more things improved, there's not much you're going to be doing good for us right now. I think we're going to go stock exchange here. Again, trying to bump up the monetary side of things. We do have a promotion. We're still neutralized over here. I do think, what was it, Reina that we wanted to get up a little bit more? Foreign exchange could be very useful. Working our way down to Q80 would be really nice. Double adjacency could be good as well. We'll try foreign exchange, see if that does anything for us. Reina is over here, so a lot of trade could go through her. Speaking of trade, speaking of trade, for now, let's see if we can get our economic alliance back. 13 gold per turn, I am okay with that. And you. Not much, but something. Alright, so let's check these trade routes again. Actually, where is our most, like our worst producing city right now? I mean, 24 turns over here looks pretty bad. So we'll probably send the trade route over there and kind of go that route, I suppose. All right, Mr. Spy. Man, we still need to go over to Canberra at some point. Whose is this? That one's Geelong's. Okay, let's go over there then. There's a trader. We're going to send you over to here. Got one going there. We'll send the other one up to this one. Field cannon. You're going to move off the tile and become our first army. Really nowhere for you to go. I can technically put a city here. That's kind of funny. Only way we could get away with that is if we turned Egypt into our cultural ally instead of Mongolia. Just, I don't know, head down that way and see what you can find. You're going to explore for us as a settler, which is kind of funny, but don't really have much else to do with you right this second. Now, there's combined arms where we need the 3 armies. So we're about to have a second one soon-ish. In 6 turns, which would be around the time that this thing finishes. So we can probably buy one as well to get one quicker. Get that 3rd one quicker. All right, being denounced by Australia because of all the spying we've done on him. Makes sense. There's all the era score that we needed to get out of this Dark Age. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. All right, so governors are established. Speaking of governors, one more turn on Liang. Military Academy is done. So, what do we need to do to help us out the most? Actually, a field cannon in 4 turns would be really nice as well. Alternatively, we can go field cannon core in 6 turns to group with that guy. And that actually will probably work out pretty good. All right, there's a trader. We need to go production. But also still keep an eye on the gold. So 19 gold here is pretty good. We will go Tilburg. Same thing for you. Probably Tilburg here as well. It looks like that is the best. Everything else looks okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll finish off hopefully these last couple of armies, get our boost for combined arms, see where the uranium is. Hopefully we have some, and go from there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.